Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, has been facing a fierce backlash from the veteran community after he delivered a closing speech at the Invictus Games that many perceived as a thinly veiled attack on his own family. The speech, which was supposed to celebrate the achievements and stories of the wounded servicemen and women who competed in the games, was instead overshadowed by Harry's personal grievances and accusations against the royal family and the British media. Harry, who founded the Invictus Games in 2014 as a way of honoring and supporting injured military personnel, used the speech to imply that he had received no support from his family or the public after he left his role as a senior royal last year. He also suggested that he had faced more challenges and hardships than the veterans who participated in the games and that he had been unfairly treated and vilified by the press. "I know what it's like to feel alone, to feel misunderstood, to feel unsupported, to feel attacked, to feel like you have no voice," Harry said. "I know what it's like to struggle with your mental health, to question your purpose, to lose your identity. I know what it's like to have to make tough decisions that go against the grain, that go against the expectations of others." Harry's speech was met with anger and disbelief by many of the veterans who attended the games, as well as by the wider veteran community and the public. They accused Harry of being self-centered, insensitive, and disrespectful to the real struggles and sacrifices of the wounded servicemen and women who had faced life-threatening injuries, disabilities, and trauma in the line of duty. "Harry's speech was a slap in the face to all of us who have served and suffered for our country," said one of the veterans, who wished to remain anonymous. "He has no idea what we go through, what we have lost, what we have overcome. He lives in a bubble of privilege and fame, and he thinks he can compare his problems to ours. He doesn't care about us, he only cares about himself." Another veteran, who also requested anonymity, said that Harry's speech was a betrayal of the original spirit and purpose of the Invictus Games, which was to celebrate the resilience and camaraderie of the wounded veterans and to inspire others with their stories. "Harry has ruined the Invictus Games. He has turned it into a platform for his own agenda, for his own pity party. He has forgotten why he started the games and who they are for. He has let us down and he has let himself down," the veteran said. The backlash against Harry's speech has been gaining momentum and support from various sources, including the subreddit r/Meghan Markle, which is dedicated to exposing and mocking Harry and his wife Meghan Markle's lies and manipulations. The subreddit has been sharing and amplifying the voices of the veterans who have spoken out against Harry and encouraging others to boycott his future projects. Some of the reasons behind the backlash include Harry's alleged interference with the scheduling and planning of the games, his demand for a prominent role and a large budget, and his lack of engagement and communication with the athletes and the organizers. Many of the veterans also expressed their disappointment and resentment with Meghan Markle, who they felt had influenced and manipulated Harry to abandon his duties and his passion for the Invictus Games and to turn against his family and his country. "Harry used to be one of us, but now he is just Meghan's puppet," said another veteran, who also did not want to be named. "She has brainwashed him and made him forget who he is and where he came from. She has turned him into a traitor, a hypocrite, and a disgrace to the royal family and the military." Harry's speech has also been met with skepticism and ridicule from the media and the public, who have questioned the validity and the sincerity of his claims, and who have pointed out the irony and the contradiction of his complaints, especially in the midst of a global pandemic and a social unrest. Some have also criticized Harry for using the Invictus Games as a promotional tool for his upcoming Netflix documentary, Heart of Invictus, which he is producing with Meghan Markle. Harry has not responded to the backlash or the criticism and has continued to pursue his new career as a Hollywood producer and a social justice activist with Meghan Markle. However, his actions have been met with negative reactions and consequences, as he has lost the respect and the support of the veteran community and has tarnished the reputation and the legacy of the